Okay, everyone. Well, good evening and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Been a week. I play this game once a week, and when we play it, it's definitely one of the most unique games I think I've ever played with the way that everything works in this game. So what we did last time, if you remember, we had done quite a few things and we advanced to Tuesday. So what's available on Tuesday? Find Moral the cryptozoologist. But apparently we can't really do anything because there's a broken water lock. So I don't know how we would get across to go see him. Go find some speed and sniff it. That's interesting. Something about a pissing competition. Maybe I ask him about it now that the initial inspection of the dead body is done. You can't ask Kuno about missing stuff. He won't talk to us anymore. Find booze. Access to Arbor and ask for Leclerc's help. I think that's what we need to do next is go ask for help with the body because we can't get it down ourselves, correct? I think that's where we're headed for the main plot line. Find some cigarettes. Track down my badge. Don't know how to do that. Who else has access to the whirling trash? We already found out, but it says we may take a while. We gotta go talk to Joyce again. Forgot about that. Ask about the victim's tattoos. Don't know who would know about that. Sing karaoke. We have to find a sad tape to sing to. Pick up dice from the dice maker. I don't know when we could actually do this. Wasn't there... Hold on. I'm currently holding this, which is going to give me a bunch of buffs. Letter of failure and hatred. Giant novelty check. Looks like it's meant to be handed over ceremoniously on a gala-like event. 25 real at the local free store. Worthless in a pawn shop. Where's our map? Wasn't there a store? It says it's worthless in a pawn shop. But is there somewhere else we could possibly use that on? Map wall challenging? I'm so confused. This is what happens when you play the game only once a week. I forget. I think there's a store that they told us to bring it in, but I don't know. Is it this store? This isn't the pawn shop, is it? There's the button that you push that you can see everything. Okay. Melancholy pop song.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What is this, Frit? What magazine are you reading? Let's say that.
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there? Does it look like this? You point at yourself. Point your hat. I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
All right, let's proceed.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
So here's the novelty check.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
So we just got 25 bucks or real for the stupid novelty check. Wow, so we have 33 bucks now.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
Does Free have a warehouse in the back of the whirling
A
rags?
warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
We something to work on.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Okay. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Do you know the man who died?
not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to
she's
worry.
not helpful at all.
It's just standard procedure
At
for us
all.
to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for your help. I guess that's it. All right, at least we got 25 bucks. That's good. And then, oh, shit. Left trigger, right trigger zooms in and out. I didn't realize that. Left bumper lets you highlight stuff.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Is this what they said to buy?
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
You really want alcohol? You know, just take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Tell me more. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices? What the heck?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
What about speed?
Huh? Speed. Like, speed. No, Frit doesn't do that.
Of course not. Frit is an establishment that acts within the law. Is that all, detective?
Do we buy? Oh, look. These all give you one physique and less morale. This one gives you more intellect but less health. Nah. Don't want those.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What's that? Point to the raincoat.
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Okay.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
So I guess we're not stealing it. We could buy one, but it's +1 endurance only. It's only $4. I'll buy it.
Here you go.
It's only $4. Why not? I got tons of money. Currently, I'm wearing the jacket, and the jacket gives me +1 esprit de corps and +1 shivers. But if I need more endurance, I could put on the raincoat, I guess. Great. Great. That just looks really good. We'll wear that from now on. Big Boss did a $2 super chat. Is it true Smart Guys is dead? Will there be more? Tomorrow is my big post-WrestleMania Smart Guys super show. After tomorrow, I'm not going to do it Thursday. I'm going to at least take a week's break. I'm going to think about it. Think about, do I want to do the show again? If I do I want to just do WWE? Do I maybe want to do other things like NXT or AEW rather than Raw and SmackDown? I just don't know. I want to see how tomorrow goes. I'm dedicating 4 hours of my streams tomorrow to this show. So if the show does well and has good views and engagement and support, maybe I'll be like, oh, people want the wrestling. Okay, let's do it. But if it ends up being slow and things don't go well, then I'll probably be like, oh, people don't want this, and I'll maybe stop doing it. I don't know. Nothing has been decided. Tomorrow will definitely be one of the determining factors of the future of the show. So, we're now at $15 of support tonight and climbing. That's 1/10 of our goal. Thank you, guys. Okay, we got our novelty check. Now what do we want to do? If we go over here and talk to them, I think they said that they'll help us with the body. You know who we haven't talked to in a zillion years? That woman, Joyce or whatever her name was. We never, like, finished talking to her because it looked like we were going to get wrapped up in having to work for her. So we were like, oh, maybe now let's walk away. But I think that we could go back and continue that conversation when we're ready. Maybe now is the time. Aren't I also supposed to talk to him about the pissing contest?
Yes?
Nope. Doesn't talk about it. Oh, because we didn't get the body down yet. That's right. Let's just talk to him after the body is down. Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about the alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
What kind of drugs?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL,
Jeez.
and various synthetic psychedelics.
Jeez, strong
Honestly,
stuff.
It might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
So the ingredients come through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Oh, good to see you. Name that I can't pronounce. How you doing? Darkside Bussy, nice name, or is it Boosie? Whatever, however you pronounce it. Why not cover all of wrestling? Because there's just too much. In WWE alone, there's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, a bunch of their side shows, developmental shows, and stuff like that. That's a ridiculous amount of content to watch in 1 week. Then you've got AEW's 2 shows. Then you've got New Japan Pro Wrestling. Then you've got Ring of Honor, right? If Ring of Honor still operates, I don't even know. But there's all of this stuff. It's like, how would I ever watch all of this wrestling? And then all that just to try to cover it in one show is not enough. I'd have to do multiple shows a week. And to be frank, I just don't feel like I have the amount of draw or pull in the internet wrestling community to get people that excited about watching me cover all that kind of wrestling. Doing the 1 show a week seems to be working. If I were to do more than 1 show a week, I don't think we get nearly the amount of attention. I'm just being real with you. Okay? All right. I just received an incredibly generous $100 anonymous tip. So I guess this person is back again. The person who always supports this stream. Thank you so very much, whoever this is. They have something to ask, but let me do the animation and get everything up on the leaderboard first. $100, my friends. Thank you. Now my leaderboard is on my own face. That's good. So now we're at 115, meaning we need 35 more to hit the goal for tonight. Not much to ask, considering we just started the stream, right? I'm pretty sure we can hit that by the end of the stream. So, the person asks, any thoughts about playing, or any plans on playing 9 Souls as part of your indie streams? Thanks for your enjoyable content. Right now, because I am playing Disco Elysium once a week, because I have started up Minecraft again, okay, I really don't have plans to add another indie stream to the mix. In fact, what we're doing this week, we're going to do a Lego stream, which we haven't done in many weeks. We're going to get back into the swing of things doing that. And we got a game that's finishing this week, Atomfall, but a new game, Player Obscure Expedition 33. So with all of that going on right now, I honestly have not looked at new indie games. I'm not saying that I won't or never will, but I'm just kind of playing and focusing in on the stuff we're doing right now, plus this new release this week. That's what we're trying to do. At one point, I was playing like 7 games and I was making no progress in any of them. So I had to like calm down with that. And now we're wrapping up certain games, which is good. So right now, the rotation is what the rotation is. And I'm not looking to add any more games to it at this point. I may in the future, just not now. Okay, awesome. Remember, guys, if you'd like to talk to me tonight, please tag me in the chat or contribute, and I'll shout out your contribution. Okay, so. And you want us to investigate, move on.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
All right, so what do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbor into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Okay. We've got a new quest.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay.
She simply nods.
Oh, I talked to Everett or Claire, right?
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
Or we could just lie. I didn't. He's a beautiful man. He's a hero of the workers' movement. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him for a socialist. He's reasonable. He's not the champion I've chosen. I wish to swear fealty. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Ah, that's the neutral stance.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
I get it. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Good evening. How you doing? I'll tell her about this, the gun thing, that he claims he's gonna help me find my gun.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Of course it is.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
He says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now?
Uh,
Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
something else.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
So we've got to go talk to the lorries for her.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Ah, we can ask her about the tattoos on the body. Do you know anything about them?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about them.
Better not tie the Force Day to the Bat's Day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
So if we help her with the whole idea about the lorries and the drug trafficking and the lynching, then maybe she'll answer our question about tattoos. All right. Asking people about the reality we're in. Forget that
course,
stupid
Detective.
shit. All right, we can go talk to the lorries now, actually, and see if we can do that for her. That seems to be a quest line. Cool. I received a $5 tip. How do you decide what games will be part of your rotation? Oh, there's many factors involved. Number one, I always follow the list of new releases coming out. I try to figure out, what's in them. and a general idea of what each game is. Obviously, it helps if it's a franchise I've heard of before, if it's a follow-up to a game I've already played, or a sequel. Sometimes trying to figure out what these new franchises are can be pretty tough. So things such as these big press events like Summer Game Fest or the Game Awards or Xbox, boy, this thing is really on my face, huh? Xbox Showcase or, you know, Nintendo Direct or whatever. Those things really help me sometimes to figure out, you know, what a game really is and if I should play it or not. But on top of that, tons of suggestions from the viewers. You know, people saying, hey, will you play this? Like this game, I never would have played Disco Elysium, but then over the years, people started asking me if I would play it. And I'm like, I don't know much about it. And then finally, as I was starting to do indie nights, and as I became a PC gamer, someone said I would donate Disco Elysium to you if you would consider it for an indie night. And I said, well, I'm not going to commit to doing a full playthrough, but hey, if you donate the game, I'll give it a shot. And we played it that one stream, and it was very unique. And all of a sudden, people started supporting it. I'm like, well, here you have it. Sometimes that's what happens, right? So, yeah, really is a lot of stuff, a lot of involvement and suggestions and stuff that you guys bring up. It's definitely not all on me. Okay. So obviously here's all the cars that are jammed up. Where's the people? This guy?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Grandma?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The smile just keeps widening.
So I don't know what's going on with her. Anyone else around here? Oh, okay. Can we interact with the door?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grab-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been...
No, we already did that. Maybe it's the guy. Maybe we're supposed to talk to, the guy over here who we hated. He was a jerk. This guy?
Looking for something, Rod? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Oh, really? Aurora says if you go to the bottom left hand of the map, there's a place I haven't been to yet. And there's some people to talk to there. Oh, okay. Got a smoke. So not him.
Right to work! Right to work!
Forget that. Okay. I don't know what other lorry drivers we're supposed to talk to. I don't see any others out here. All right, we'll try to go to this beach overlook and see what's down there. What about this guy?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Jeez. Union demanding.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type.
Yep, we know who that
You
is.
know what's up.
That's Joyce.
Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
But he can't now because of this strike blocking everything.
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Do you have any free smokes?
Nope, don't smoke.
He nods to the big lorry
Some
behind
of the
him.
other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add.
Failed.
You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's.
So he does have a cigarette, but we failed to check, so we can't get it. All right. Sucks. All right, let's see what's down here.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
Okay.
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
I have police questions for you.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Well, as you can see, we have a white check and we have 58%. Let's give it a shot.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
What's funny is a lot of these that I supposedly have an advantage, I fail them every time. It's pretty ridiculous. All right, I want your money.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
It's the only thing I could do to come up with the money. I think the funny part is I don't need the money.
Ah, yes.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Stupid. What kind of stuff do you
Only
sell?
the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only
Ugh.
freedom.
Everyone has a permit. Is there a discount for cool officers?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off. Anything
Okay.
for you.
Where's he from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
So you're not a local.
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
No.
Apricot suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sigai archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Isn't that name insensitive?
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Isn't it a shithole because of
You
Revachol?
say so, officer. I
Ah.
don't worry.
All right, that's all I could do. So I couldn't do anything with him.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
+1 perception. Maybe we could use that. Let's buy that.
And practical, officer.
Why wouldn't I wear it? +1 perception. It helps a ton. It doesn't affect anything negatively at all. Plastic wrapped macaroni stamped with humanitarian aid. Oh, yummy. Anything over here? This looks like a dead end. I have the button held so I can see all the interactables. Oh. No, you can't. You can't interact with that door. It's blocked. Okay, maybe further down. An autosave. What's this? Take all. Gloves? I got fingerless gloves. Let's see what those are. Currently, I have these gloves on. These do +1 interfacing. These give me electrochemistry. Cigarette-stained fingertips. I'll equip those for now. I'll get a whole new wardrobe tonight, I guess. There you go. I received a $6 tip. Would I consider doing Long John Silver's for a DSP Tries It, one of my favorite fast food places? Sadly, there are none in my area. I did look it up to see if you could get it delivered. The furthest one away is like almost an hour away, and they're not going to deliver that far. Fast food, seafood like that. We have a place called Ivar's out here. They're essentially the equivalent, okay, of Long John Silver's, but they're a little different. Here in the Pacific Northwest. They specialize in a ton of different shrimp and shrimp varieties, but they do have other things too. Maybe one day I would try that for DSP Tries It, and I haven't yet. So yeah, maybe Ivar's someday. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it for DSP Tries It. I'm almost positive. Jade, how are you? Good evening. Good to see you here, man. How are we doing here? We're at 126. No, yes, 126 now. So we're $24 to go to hit our goal for the night. Thank you guys. We are very close to hitting it. So we got some stuff over here I didn't do. Yeah, or did we? No, I swear we did this already. This door. Pawn shop. Doesn't open. This is the lever that doesn't work.
A rusting control panel. This
Right.
panel usually closed. But nothing happened. A spring brick. Wasn't there a sign?
This doesn't work. It just finished, Jade? Okay, I'm watching it tonight to prepare for Smart Guys tomorrow. So please, no spoilers or discussion of the results, everybody. That goes for everyone. What about these guys over here? Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? Yes. What happened? I'm gonna go around. Maybe I talk to these guys? Who's this guy? Huh? For these two.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
This is a guy I haven't talked to yet. Okay.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk
He's eating.
to Angry Hog René first.
He's eating lunch. We're disturbing him.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Measuring tape? What are they doing? Is this some kind of gambling or something? What's up, Jimmy Jam? How are you tonight? Good evening and welcome to the stream. Here, let me type in Kick Chat. So this way you guys can tag me if you would like.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
All right, Jade, you have a good night. I will see you soon, right? See you maybe tomorrow. I don't know, because you don't watch Smart Guys, right? So I'll see you when I see you later this week.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls.
Balls?
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Ball time.
That's the spirit.
Ooh.
Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway.
I apparently have...
way past that.
Yeah, look, 83%. Let's do it. Red check. What happened? Hopefully I passed it. It was 83%. What happened?
This felt
failure?
Wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast.
What the dude?
Through your sister's breast.
Yo, I literally fail all the checks that I should be passing. Every time it's a high percent, I fail. And that was a red check, so I get no second chance.
Mon Dieu. Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
So the throw is terrible, you know it, no need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
Phone is full of admiration.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
I was going for something cool, but I screwed it up. Let's just say this. That's how Johnny Ball game is. I'll just say I still feel defeated.
Being slashed on bare feet can make a man feel like a failure. For a reason. Now, do you need something from us?
They're referencing that I'm not wearing shoes.
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Big Mac, how you doing, man? 2-year anniversary for Big Mac being a member on YouTube. He says, cheers to 2 great years. Thanks for the content. You're welcome. Actually reminds me, very soon, within the first 1 to 2 weeks of May, some people are going to hit their 5-year anniversary of being a member on my YouTube channel. Or is it 4? It might be 4. And they're going to earn the Emerald Crown. You're going to see Emerald Crowns in the YouTube chat for the first time ever. No one's ever seen them before because no one's ever earned one until now. So that's going to be sweet. They're not even... Those are higher level than what we had over on Twitch when I was on Twitch all those years. So that's going to be cool. Is this a choose-your-own-adventure type of game? No, not really, DH1. This is more like a Secret of Monkey Island style, which point-and-click dialogue, adventure dialogue trees. But it also has way other elements like these RNG checks, RPG stats. It's a very complex game, and it's incredibly wordy. Like, ridiculously wordy. You have to like a lot of dialogue to like this game. Okay, let's say I saw the statue of Philippe III.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
I guess they don't like him.
Cocaine. Cocainum. Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
Okay. How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Another political discussion here in the game. Biffy asks, am I celebrating 420? Yes, I am, by streaming. That's about it. You know, that's about it. Okay. Good to have you here tonight, Jimmy Jam. Again, guys, if you're ready for a dialogue-heavy game, you're in the right place. If you find it boring, you're definitely in the wrong place. And I wouldn't blame you if you find it boring. A lot of people do. A lot of people do find a game like this quite boring. So, apologies if you don't like it that much. But I've been playing it for about a month on and off. I'm like 10, 12 hours in. And it's very unique. It's not like any other game I've ever played, that's for sure. Let's see. Leadership to care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. Let's say that.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realize that.
Aha.
We could still be
The what?
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy. He loved so much.
The purple nose
Cocaine
candy.
connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
There you go.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
A ruler.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachol's finest.
Regnum cocainium. Regnum cocainum. Okay. The rule of cocaine. No Kino entry. Thank you for gifting a sub on Kick. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support, man. That's 2 gifted subs tonight for No Kino entry. That actually gets us to, let's see here, 131 in support tonight. We are only 19 bucks away from hitting another goal and getting closer to our episode of DSP Tries It reward. We already hit 26 today. Well, we hit 27 tonight. Let's find out. Thank you. Alrighty then. Okay.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
Oh,
The
wow.
court made him administer the dose
Sure.
to his mother when she was in labor.
Oh,
It
perfect.
is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher realms.
Oh, look.
Of course, it all makes sense.
By the way, I don't remember it saying, see how it pops up and says succeeded, medium 10, you have 11. I don't remember doing that before. But it doesn't seem to be doing it every time, right? I wonder why it's popping up like that sometimes. That's a little weird.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
We continue with this conversation here. Dark Vikings here said, what's the game about? So you're a detective, a washed up alcoholic detective. You have amnesia because you're so messed up because of the alcohol, and your partner shows up and you're trying to investigate a murder that happened in town. All you've been doing the entire game is going around talking to people, trying to get clues, trying to figure out if anyone knows anything, and all you keep getting is like more supplementary content about there's a freaking like a strike going on at the docks. There's supposedly drug smuggling going on. There was some weird thing going on at the bookstore, and you just do all this stuff, and as you do, you level up and you get different dialogue options. Almost the entire game's dialogue and RPG elements and a little bit of RNG. It's a very unique game. There's zero action, but if you like wordiness and you like world building and some really quirky humor, the game's for you. Sadly, it's just not for a lot of people that watch my content. If you haven't noticed, I haven't brought in high numbers playing it, but it's unique, so. Okay, what was it about higher realms? Such responsibility requires a boost. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery. I'll say that. I'll say that it needs a boost, because remember, you're trying to schmooze these guys.
Please, officer, don't encourage him. Do spare us the cocaine fairy tales. The RCM isn't interested in them.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
But imagine, purest cocaine.
The purest
Now
of
that would-
cocaines.
Right.
Renee, I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Oh, this guy is the guy who works at the guard booth that we already infiltrated. Remember we went through it earlier? Oh, yeah.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something during the night of the murder because your booth looks right into that yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on that leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
Oh, boy. That's not
I'm
good.
fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
He's probably going to have a heart attack. Happy Easter to you, Matthew. Good evening.
It's his heart.
He's having he's going to have a heart attack. That's what I said. Who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard.
Wow.
It's just me.
No, Matthew, I'm not watching The Last of Us Season 2. I have zero
No
interest.
one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean,
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Oh, yeah, so it doesn't matter?
the possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood.
So he's trying to help the guy? He's basically created a job to help the guy out. Huh. Bookworm, interestingly enough, we totally forgot to talk about new merch designs. It's been like a week and a half. Remember I said we were going to do it on a podcast? It's completely slipped my mind. We totally could. I'd love to hear you guys' ideas for new merch designs. And I'm sure that I could probably get some stuff put together. I haven't thought about it at all. It's just last thing on my mind recently. So maybe in the next few days, we can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's an abridged podcast. So I have time for the Smart Guys WrestleMania Super Show, but maybe later in the week. Okay. So let's see. Everett gets it. Big guy's looking after the small guy. Dependency only weakens a man further. Renee is but one man. We need a program. Get the elderly back at the job market. Renee should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. There's nothing wrong with chair collecting. It's my side thing, too.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it.
It's a chair
It's an
collector.
excellent side thing.
I have no idea what they're even talking about.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
All right.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out.
Why are they
Keeps
playing
my
this game in...
senses sharp.
Why do they keep playing this game in a crater?
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
You know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Oh, wow. Why? Who was firing artillery?
Why what?
Why was the artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use it? Who used it?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
It's some kind of history that from the distant past or something.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Anyway. Why Sheldon here Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling.
Troubling?
A sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim. Shake your head and look down at the crater. Nod thoughtfully.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
So there's probably dead bodies under the ground. Wow.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
The coalition? Is that why everything's so bombed out? That explains the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
So they never rebuilt the city? Because that's why the city's like half destroyed? That's weird. Why did it never rebuild?
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
Here you go.
And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
They're doing it on purpose.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Oh,
We
boy.
can have opinions on these things. Present one.
Jeez. I received another $5 tip from Big Mac. Also, happy Easter, man. I hope you had a good one. Yeah, it was just a normal day for me because I had the last 2 days off, which I spent with my wife, and we had a great 2 days off. We really did. One day we went out shopping and eating and doing all kinds of fun stuff, and the other day we stayed home but did a bunch of stuff with Jasper and stuff around the house. And overall, really good time off, really well deserved and well enjoyed. So thank you very much for the $5 tip. And I hope that you had a great Easter. Today we didn't really celebrate much because we had already just had a couple days off to spend time together. So there you go. Thank you. So we're at 136 now. We're only $14 away from the goal, everybody. All right, so let's see. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paved the way for the hardworking class. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Coalition seems quite capable. Commies don't understand nothing. All right, we'll say this. Shake your head in shame.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Yay.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who is Frissel? You mentioned Guillaume. I can't even pronounce it anymore. So, who is Frissel?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't
Now, hold on.
protect.
Do you guys see what I mean about how wordy this game
Cowardly
is?
failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Like, no lie. This game, we could skip all this dialogue and it wouldn't affect anything in the plot. But by doing extra content like this dialogue, you'll unlock new dialogue trees and skills. You'll do skill checks. You'll gain experience points. Sometimes you do entire optional conversations that lead to big buffs to your character and leveling. So you could miss out on a lot of stuff, or you could just kind of turbo through the game if you want. So I've been trying to do some side stuff and see where it leads, and we've actually gotten some significant stuff. You mentioned Guillaume. I don't know how to pronounce this. Guillaume? I don't even know how to say it.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
All right, so let's conclude the conversation asking, what is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
They've forgotten already, yeah.
It's no use talking to you.
So,
You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
we could go for an insanely low chance composure check, but it's white, so we can retry it.
All you observe is
No.
a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the...
Don't you mean?
You do not...
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
So it sucks. We can't do this yet till I level up composure. All right, let's ask, do they know anything about the dead guy?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
You don't have a problem with the cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He
Okay.
doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Oh, no. What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made
Oh,
men
no.
to perform certain challenging
Politics.
tasks. Don't you?
Yes, I guess
officer?
that's true. Yes, of course.
No reason to even feel bad about that. It's just the way of the animal kingdom.
Okay. Well, there you go. Now can I talk to this guy?
I have really outdone myself.
Okay.
This is divine.
He's still eating his sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives
Map? Oh, because a new check was unlocked. Okay.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
That is true. Your boy Matty K says one thing I like about this game. Time never passes when you walk around exploring. It only passes when you start talking with people or interacting with certain objects. So, yeah, like, I could just walk around and check out the whole map. As long as I don't talk to anyone, time stays still. And you can decide what you want to do. But I've been talking with everyone and doing stuff, so time's been passing. Okay. What do you know about the dead man? Oh, can I have a bite of your sandwich?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal. It's just a principle.
The only one you have.
Suddenly, you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when. The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder, well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below.
Oh.
And is that mayonnaise?
Please, can I just have one bite?
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
Share it.
Fuck off! It's mine! Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? We are a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Let's try rhetoric. We're not going to do this, only 28%, but let's try it.
A man
Nope.
so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
Oh, no. We're going to get into politics.
You really do. Now, unleash the fury.
Oh, the city's going to shit. Sooner or later, some foreign anarchist is going to steal your sandwich. Your blood sandwich is a tool of the oppressors. The opinions seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them?
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off. Oh, easy there, Goldmouth. He doesn't
They
have
force you to say
anything.
one.
Re-engage cop mode and bail out, if you like.
So what is it? Is this is communist? This is fascist? No, I'm so confused. I don't even know. I'll say this one.
What the hell are you talking about? What foreign anarchist?
No time to bring him in. Just keep your
No
eyes
time to
open.
bring him in on this.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Why would you even?
First they take our jobs and our women, and while the sandwich is all you have left, the anarchists come for that too.
He won't kill. As long as there's food in his fat belly, he'll make any boots as kicking it to him.
Good. Rene's on board too. Time to take back the streets. Right-wing populism. Here we come.
Us local boys must stick together.
Now you are talking sense, son. All four of us working as a group. We can make a difference.
Whatever you're selling there, he's buying it. In bulk.
Okay.
I'm actually already a member in a group tasked to keep the streets safe. You are too. We call ourselves the police.
I got this.
Are you sure? Because right now, it looks like you are organizing a vigilante group.
Let's do it.
What do you mean, officer?
We'll be Unit 1 Ghost Dogs. You and Gaston are Unit 2 the Royal Hounds.
Agreed. What about the
Agreed. He just agrees right.
I
Agreed.
propose a pair de la corne, Swords of the Crown, in honor of my old unit.
He's got class and roots. I like it.
It's dignified. We need dignity. And you, get excited.
All right, all right. I have a bad feeling about this.
Now look. One small thing, your sandwich. Let me hold it for a moment.
Oh, you went through all that trouble for my sandwich. I'm sorry, officer, but my answer is no. Now,
Damn it.
how else can I help you?
No sandwich. All right, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You know absolutely nothing?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
What the hell is a caviar socialist?
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
This is great. Fabian says, I look tired. No, it's called being 43 years old. As you get older, you start to look like wrinkly and older, just so you know. And you will, it'll happen to you too, and then you'll understand. Hot 40K says, have you ever smoked weed? Yes. Yes, I have smoked weed before. Here's your answer. Yeah.
Respect.
Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. The blind leading the blind doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Crossfire! Are you a union member?
In many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
DeMoraine Thompson just did a $2 super chat and asks, would you ever consider playing Arena Fighters? When you say Arena Fighter, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Like, when I think of Arena Fighter, I think of the old school ones like Power Stone and stuff like that. I'm not sure, like, do they consider Smash Brothers an Arena Fighter, or do they consider that like a platformer fighter? I don't know. I don't even know. I've played them before. I just don't play them competitively. I enjoy them as like party games, silly games, arcade games. I don't go crazy. Some people actually try to play them like hyper competitive, and I never got into them like that. For me, the traditional mono on mono, 2D style fighting game is my more preferred method, because that's what I grew up with Street Fighter. So thank you for that. We're now at 138, a mere $12 away from hitting our goal for tonight. We are right there, guys. I want to finish this conversation, then I'm going to split the part. You're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little thing.
How many people does he have on the payroll that they don't do anything?
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything.
Wow.
Pick a damn side already.
Like Storm or the new Bleach game? Oh, I've never played those. You're talking like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. A while ago, like a long time ago, I did play some of the Naruto games as playthroughs on YouTube, which you can find by go on my playlists tab here on the channel and searching for them, searching by name. But very few. I think I played like maybe 2 Naruto games ever. Not anything that I really dabbled in too much. What are the little things you do forever?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
Okay, what do you write?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple.
Wow.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Are you a caviar socialist?
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
So how do you write newspaper pieces if you're not political?
Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with words. That's enough. No need to sink into politics.
He just fluffs it up.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
He says you need to believe in something.
I believe everyone has the right to think and do whatever they want. Even if it's nothing at all. I'm very adaptable.
So, he's not left-leaning, he's not right-leaning, but also he's not even middle of the road. He just doesn't care. Just everyone do whatever you want, and everyone's good. No, never conflict ever on anything, according to him. All right.
No, thank you.
I don't care about the rules of the game. Geez, that was a hell of a conversation, though.
The hard stuff, Bruta.
Oh, no. All right, so what's happening is a random thought is happening, but I'm going to split the part here because I've been playing for over an hour. Take a brief break, come back and play for another hour. So thanks, guys, for watching. Disco Elysium. See you in the next part.